So here we go. First matchup up here is the Cowboys at Washington. And man, oh man, Cowboys came out to a hot start. That defense, that Walk of Fame defense, was truly walking all over Taylor Heinicke at the bare minimum. They were absolutely destroying him. I felt bad for Taylor Heinicke at one point because I'm like, this dude is just getting absolutely obliterated. But he was a true warrior, true gamer, stayed in as long as he could until Kyle Allen had to take over. But, yeah, this Cowboys defense injuring quarterbacks, getting to the quarterback, picking off the quarterbacks, all of that. So Cowboys defense truly got it done. Cowboys got the win 27-20. And, we, on our pre-game show, folks, we were big on this Cowboys team. We saw kind of, everybody betting the Cowboys at the last minute, gave us enough confidence on our pre-game show to give y'all these free bets. We had the Cowboys over 13.5 points in the first half, and they put up 18 in the first quarter alone, folks. So that's a bingo bango. And this was the only thing we were wrong on the entire day, folks. Are y'all ready to see what we were wrong on? The only thing we were wrong on for the entire day, folks, throughout 1 o'clocks and the 4 o'clocks and even the late game. We were right through all of it, except for this. And are y'all ready for this? The one bet that we missed all day long was Cowboys over 27.5 points for the entire game. And what did they put up? 27 points. We lost by a half a point when they put up 24 points in the entire first half alone, folks. They go out and close out the games with 3 points for the rest of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, and we get caught on that half a point hook. How truly unfortunate. But if that's the one thing we're wrong on, I think we can swallow that. So the Walk of Fame defense truly got it done here for the Cowboys. First drive for the Cowboys, which we know they're very aggressive and they usually score points on their first drive, and that was exactly what this case was on their first drive this game. They go down on a 13-play, 54-yard drive that unfortunately only settles for 3, but points are points out here, and the Cowboys got it done. But then the interception started here by Dak Prescott. He throws an interception, but the Walk of Fame defense gets the pick right back, and then they go down and make it a 10-0 game. We get a fumble 6 here by Washington. Once again, just blowing up the score here in this Washington offense, not able to do anything. And the Cowboys go into halftime up 24-0, real easy. They can just phone it in for the rest of the game, which is exactly what they did. The offense started to sputter a little bit, and the Cowboys just could not be that elite offense that we know that it can really be. So truly unfortunate there. CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott's connection was a little bit better overall. 10 targets for CeeDee Lamb and 7 receptions. That's something that we have been trying to focus on here as of late because, we need that CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott connection to really be spot on 100% like it is with Amari Cooper. And we do see kind of some chemistry issues here and there with CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. So Washington ends up coming back here in the second half, trying to make it a game. Kyle Allen doing all he can, but then unfortunately 3 minutes left, trying to do something here. They fumble the ball. Kyle Allen fumbles, gets sacked, and that's what it was for Washington. Just a true game of turnover after turnover after turnover after turnover. So let's start here with Washington since they have so many gosh dang turnovers. We had Taylor Heinicke go 11 of 25 while he was in the game. Let's get his completion percentage number up here. 11 of 25. He was not looking good, obviously. 44% throwing completion percentage. He threw for 122 yards. Okay, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Taylor Heinicke, and I believe he fumbled. Yeah, lost a fumble. So 2 turnovers by Taylor Heinicke. These last couple of weeks we have been kind of not truly praising Taylor Heinicke, but we have seen kind of the gamer Taylor Heinicke come out a little bit, diving to the pylon. I know whenever Taylor Heinicke runs the ball towards the goal line and he's diving on the pylon, I know he's reminiscing of why he's kind of famous or even has like a decent big name in the first place, and that was because of last season in the playoffs diving for the pylon against the Bucks. in the wild card round, and that's really why Taylor Heinicke got kind of a little big in the media, because he did dive and he was the gamer, and then we saw him resort to not diving early on, but then he's back to diving, and it's resulting into wins, which is great. But Taylor Heinicke got a little outmatched here, because once again, this Cowboys defense, they are ball hawks, and they are plentiful players all over the field that can get it done, from the edge rushers of Randy Gregory to Micah Parsons, who's basically an edge rusher and a linebacker. He can be wherever he needs to be on the field, to Trayvon Diggs, to everybody. So corners, linebackers, safety, edge rushers, they could all be all over the field at any point in time. So it's hard to figure that out. But Washington was trying to move. Well, they were moving the ball a little bit in the second half. Unfortunately, still come up a little bit short. So Taylor Heinicke, not a great night out there, and then they have to go with Kyle Allen, and once again, we're not going to really rely on him to truly get it done. He did lead the team a little bit in the comeback in the second half, but unfortunately, we know it's going to result in a fumble like it did. He does not have that clutch ability, no way, with Kyle Allen. So Kyle Allen goes 4 of 9 throws, 44%, 53 yards, no touchdown, no interception. He did have that fumble, unfortunate, and that was an opportunity for Washington to go down the field. And I know it's a lot to ask of Kyle Allen, game on the line, down 7 at home, 3 minutes left, last shot, but you've got to step it up. We always talk about next man up mentality. Colt McCoy for the Cardinals, he figured out a way to get it done. He won 2 of his 3 games. Mike White found a way to get it done game 1. So truly unfortunate that Kyle Allen couldn't buckle down and get it done, but still a decent, noteworthy performance for what his situation was. So I guess we'll give a little tiny credit to Kyle Allen. All right, the running game of Washington, we had Antonio Gibson, 10 rushes for 36 yards. They didn't really stick with the rushing game here. You get down 24-0, got to do something in the second half. So they kind of abandoned the run game a little bit. Who were these quarterbacks passing to? We had Cam Sims, the leading receiver for Washington, 3 catches, 69 yards, and the 1 lone passing touchdown. We had Adam Humphries, 4 catches, 34 yards. Jonathan Williams, 1 catch, 19 yards. John Bates, 1 catch, 19 yards, and DeAndre Carter, 2 catches for 12 yards. And then for the Cowboys, Dak Prescott got out to a decent start here, but then in the second half, this team could not move the ball at all and almost squandered this win. And we had, Mike McCarthy and Ron Rivera jawing back and forth all week long, and that's why we loved betting on the Cowboys, because 10 o'clock, I think all the news started to break, and we talked about it on the pregame show. But Mike McCarthy brought the Cowboys heated benches to Washington Stadium. That is the ultimate flex, and that truly gave us enough confidence, because we called it big bench energy by Mike McCarthy, that they were going to go out there and be dominant, and they were dominant in the first half, weren't at all dominant in the second half, but hey, at the end of the day, you were dominant enough, so the benches did get it done. And Ron Rivera, you were talking a little bit crazy, calling out Mike McCarthy, saying, now he's made it about himself and all this and all that, but you still lost. That's not great. So I guess Mike McCarthy can say whatever he wants and bring his benches wherever the hell he wants to bring them. So Cowboys ended up squeaking out the win here, but Dak Prescott goes 22 of 39. Big, not good there, 56%. And man, oh man, we see glimpses of this Cowboys offense that gives us big pause of really why we can't move this team up that much in our NFL power rankings. We had them at 5. I believe we kept them at 5 in our latest edition right here, and we'll update the list tomorrow on the show, but I don't know if we can really believe that much in the Cowboys, and do I dare say we have to move them back? We'll see, folks. We'll see how we truly kind of close out what we believe what this Cowboys team has truly done, but got to be consistent, and we haven't really seen this Cowboys offense at all really have a consistent game or go 2-3 games of just great consistency. So this is a little alarming out here. The Cowboys are lucky they're in the NFC East that really has no great competition around them, but we've got to see Dak Prescott and company clean it up, be way more consistent than what they've shown us over the last couple of weeks. So Dak Prescott, bad completion percentage, 211 yards, a little bit of dink and dunk stunk on 22 completions, 1 touchdown. He had 2 picks, throwing the first interception on the second drive of the game when you were only up 3-0. This game could have turned. You're lucky the Walk of Fame defense is absolutely immaculate out here. So he throws the first interception, and it goes for no points because, Washington throws the interception right back. And then the second interception here comes in the fourth quarter, and it's a pick 6, giving life again to Washington. Unfortunately, we know it's Kyle Allen fumbling the ball after that. So Dak Prescott a little lucky that they ended up winning last night. And then for the running game, no Tony Pollard, so Corey Clement really kind of takes that kind of number 2 workload here. So Ezekiel Elliott led the team in rushing, 12 rushes for 45 yards, and then Corey Clement, 13 rushes for 44 yards. So not really bad there by Corey Clement. Next man up mentality, getting it done. Once again, Kyle Allen, got to get it done a little bit more. Dak Prescott took off 7 times for 15 yards, and then they got a little tricky with CeeDee Lamb with 2 rushes for 15 yards. Solid. Get that man into open space. We're all about it. And then who was Dak Prescott throwing to? We had CeeDee Lamb, leading receiver here for the Cowboys, 7 catches for 61 yards. Michael Gallup, 5 catches for 60 yards. Amari Cooper, 5 catches for 51 yards and a touchdown. Sad Wilson, 2 catches for 18 yards. Ezekiel Elliott, 1 catch for 15 yards. But folks, look at these top 3 receivers. Dominant fashion. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper. They're true wide receivers out there, not using Dalton Schultz, rarely using a running back and anything like that. So that's great that this Cowboys team is truly, getting the passing game, trying to get this passing game consistent. They just have to go out there and play a full quarters of good offensive football. But Cowboys get the win here, and winning, heals everything. It makes everything right. So Cowboys got the win 27-20, and Mike McCarthy gets the better of Ron Rivera in the coaches duel, folks. All right.